The game is visible. This is where I would spam my JoJo emote if I had one. I mean, it exists. It definitely exists. Man.
Oh, you're up. Well, I'm off.
Dad has to go do something. He got a call.
No
So
game audio. 1 second. Can you hear it better now? It is really quiet right now, but... It should be picking up game audio now. It says it is.
When I looked, I saw 3 police cars zooming by. You live by the police station, don't you? Did you hear anything? I heard some yelling, but nothing more. A total disappointment.
Cool. That's good to know.
Geez, you need to pay more attention to stuff like that. How else are we supposed to get the juicy stories?
The thing is also with Persona, is every time I tab out, the game audio stops completely. So, if it cuts in and out, that's my fault. I apologize. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. And
Hey, did you see it yesterday?
regarding the JoJo's emote, I promise it will be available at a lower tier eventually. I just have to be allowed to have follower emotes.
Of course not. What is that rumor for real? I don't know, but it seems like a lot of people have seen it. Yukiko said she'd be here after lunch. I wonder why they're holding a school assembly all of a sudden. Hey, what's wrong, Yosuke?
Oh, it's nothing.
Everyone, please settle down. The school assembly is about to begin.
Is that the teacher?
First, the principal has something to say.
It's either JoJo emote or sushi dinner. A small price to pay for June in a Jotaro hat, though, isn't it? No, I'm kidding. Tier 3 subs are a lot.
I regret to say that I have a terrible announcement for all of you.
Principal Gandalf is here. He is indeed.
One of our third-year students, Ms. Saki Konishi of Class 3, has passed away.
That'd be such a horrific announcement to have. Like, and have to make. Like, that would be awful.
Passed away?
Ms. Konishi was found deceased early this morning. The reasons behind her passing are currently under investigation by the police. If they ask you for your cooperation, I urge you as students of this school to provide only the facts.
And college students just stop showing up and we never know. Yeah.
Senpai spoke
Here?
about that, right? I saw it too.
All right, please quiet down. I have been assured by the faculty that there's been no evidence that bullying was involved in the incident.
I'm not sure if the fact that bullying wasn't involved makes this any better. She's still dead.
So mind what you say, not only to the police, but to anyone who asks.
Found dead? How could this happen?
When I worked in the theater, there was a checkbox for dead on the incident report
She died
app.
the same way as that
Oh,
announcer,
wow.
right? It's so creepy.
That is... I mean, it makes sense that it would be there, but that is horrific.
Well, last time it was from an antenna, but this time she was hanging from a telephone pole.
How often did people die to add that on the form? That's a great question. Hopefully not many.
It's gotta be a serial murder case. Someone said the cause of death was some unknown poison. Unknown? Come on, this isn't some sci-fi drama. Oh, by the way, did you hear? Someone saw a girl that looked like Saki on that midnight channel thingy. They said she totally looked like she was in pain. Isn't that scary?
Genre savvy.
Sounds like someone had a nightmare. The media's been broadcasting their interviews with her nonstop, so maybe they just had Saki on the brain.
Sheesh. It's easy to toss around theories if you're not personally involved.
Hey, did you guys check out the TV last night?
Yosuke, not you too.
Just listen for a sec. Something kept bothering me, so I watched it again, and I think the girl on the screen was Saki-senpai.
You're not personally involved either, fam. I mean, that's fair. They're not personally involved, but they were kind of acquaintances with her, and Yosuke was kind of her friend, or at least he thought he was.
There's no mistaking it. Senpai looked like she was writhing in pain. And then, she disappeared from the screen.
What?
You heard Senpai's body was found in a similar situation as that announcer's, right? Well, remember that guy you told us about? How he was all excited that his soulmate was the announcer? Maybe, just maybe, but Ms. Yamano might have been on that midnight channel before she died too.
What's that supposed to mean? Hold on. Are you saying...
Poison or cilantro? I'm not someone who cilantro tastes like soap too, so...
People who appear on that TV die?
I can't say for sure. But something tells me I just can't dismiss it as coincidence.
I am endlessly curious about, like, how people come up with things like this. Like, just the TV world and the Midnight Channel.
Plus,
and
remember
all
what that bear thing said? How that place was dangerous and we should leave before the fog clears? It also said that someone's been throwing people in there. And that room with the posters on the wall, it has to have something to do with the announcer's death. I mean, don't you think there's some kind of connection there? Couldn't that world in the TV have something to do with Senpai and the announcer's death?
I think it's funny that Yosuke, or Yosuke rather, is played off as kind of being stupid, but he is the first one who pieces this together.
Well, what do you think?
Most likely it's all thought of sober and emotionally stable people. Yeah, probably not.
So it's not just me, huh? If there is a connection, then it's a good bet that the two of them went inside that world. Which means, if we
I
look
accidentally
around,
skipped some
we might
dialogue,
find a place
I
that has
think.
something to do with Senpai, too.
Yosuke, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going in again. I want to find out for myself.
Don't do this. You should just let the police handle this and...
You think we can rely on the police? They haven't made any progress on the announcer's case.
Oopsie. I tapped out.
Besides, even if we told them about the world inside the TV, there's no way they're gonna believe us.
Let the Popo climb in the TV! That would have made this game so different. Like, if, Narukami showed Dojima or something.
If I'm completely off base with this, that's fine. It's just... I need to know why Senpai had to die like this.
Yosuke.
After what I've seen and what I've put together, there's no way I can ignore it now.
Persona from the adult's POV would be sus. Persona from the adult's point of views in Persona would make all of the, like, protagonists look so suspicious.
Sorry, but you're the only person who can help me. I'm gonna go get ready. I'll be waiting for you at Junes.
Like, even in Persona 5, because, like, they're always in the spot of, like, where people die or whatever, right? So, it would make them look so suspicious. Come with me, new BFF, you are my bromate.
I can
Yeah, they
kinda
literally met,
understand
like,
how he feels.
2 days ago.
But we can't be sure we'll be able to get out safely again. What should we do? You serious? Anyways, let's go to Junes. We can't leave Yosuke alone.
Yes.
You guys came!
Yes!
We came to stop you, idiot!
I am aware you love this game, Tori. It's a very good game. I like the plot. Turn-based really isn't my thing, but I do. The plot is just so good that it makes me able to get through the turn-based stuff. I see zero flaws with this plan. This is peak. It really is peak D&D logic.
Come on, you really shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous.
I know, but we were able to come back once, right? If we go in from the same location, maybe we'll meet that bear again.
Maybe isn't good enough.
50 feet of rope in a dream is exactly how every D&D campaign goes.
Look, I can't just act like everyone else and pretend this has nothing to do with me.
That's true.
I mean, it doesn't
but
really have anything to do with you. You have no personal involvement with this whatsoever.
What about you? Could you just walk away?
4 months. Thank you for the resub. Why are you smug? He is 16. It has everything to do with him. Fair enough.
Yeah, I thought not. I'm glad to know you're that kind of guy. Don't worry, I'm not going in without a plan. Chie, I'm leaving you in charge of this.
Huh? What's that? A rope?
Richard and I have been here since the beginning, for real. Yeah. You guys have. I appreciate you guys. Never chooses a prompt with the word Chie. Okay. I don't want to. Because she's kind of annoying and I don't want to romance her.
We'll go in with this tied to me. So I want you to hold on to this and wait here.
I know that this beginning part doesn't have anything to do with the romance, really. But, you know.
What? Then this is a lifeline? Come on, wait a sec.
Here, this is for you.
It's like Aramis and Jolene in part 6. It's like there is going to be an explanation, but no. I just don't want to side with her because I think she's kind of annoying. Obtained golf club.
I thought it might be better than going in empty-handed.
Oh yeah, I need to remember to buy a bunch of like the go home things so I can leave dungeons and not just have to stream for the entire duration of a whole dungeon in one go.
Alright, let's go. Chie, whatever you do, don't let go of the rope.
Hey! I said wait!
And that club was bought with well, rip rope.
See? I knew this wasn't gonna work. Now what?
I don't know if I want to romance any of them. Now that I think about it. You had one job, Chie. I mean, she didn't let go of the rope, so she didn't fail. The rope let go of them.
Look, this is the same place as last time. So they are connected from place to place.
You guys, why'd you come back?
It's a real good thing that they went in that TV in the first place then, because they could have ended up somewhere way worse. Don't blame the rope. The rope is the thing that broke,
You're the
though.
ones behind this.
You're that thing from last time. Wait, what the hell did you just say?
Lately, I can tell someone's been throwing people in here. It's making this world more and more messed up.
Teddy is so much nicer than Simpgana. Yeah. I think they're kind of both very similar in my mind. Like, leave Morgana alone. Hashtag cat bus. They do make Morgana cat bus, which is pretty great. But they're kind of really similar in my mind. They're just like the thing that actually knows what's going on. They have no jobs really beyond being the tour guide. They both have some character for sure, but they're pretty similar to me. In Persona 3, you just get a normal dog? Damn.
This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in. That means you're the most suspicious. You guys must be the ones throwing the people in here.
Oh, that roar!
What are you talking about, throwing people in?
Society forced us in. Actually, Yosuke having a crush. But, sure.
If someone was thrown in here and they couldn't get out, they might die. Who would do such a... Wait a sec. All this talk about someone throwing people in here. Does he mean Senpai and the announcer? Did that someone throw those two in here? Hey, what do you think? Yeah, I agree. Let's assume he's telling the truth. Could it be that someone's throwing people in here, intending to kill them?
1 + 1 = 2. Okay, but in his defense, it does sound a little bit crazy. So, looking back at this though, I feel like I never gave him enough credit for being the person who actually figures out what is going on in the first place.
If that's the
I
case...
just kind of assumed he was a dumbass the whole time.
What are you guys mumbling about? Why'd you come here anyways? It's a one-way door. You can't get out once you're in. Remember how I had to let you guys out?
Yeah, whatever. We don't need your help this time. See? This time we have a lifeline. What?
It took him that long to notice.
Hey! You better let us out once we're done investigating here.
I'm the one who wants to investigate. I've lived here for a long time, but it's never been noisy like this till now. Do you have proof? Prove to me you're not throwing people in here.
Proof doesn't
See?
work like that.
So it is you guys.
For the last time, it's not us, so we've got nothing to prove to you. Hey, you better answer our questions. This isn't like last time when we came by accident. We're dead serious. Listen up, because people have died in our world. Every time the fog appears, a dead body shows up with it. It has to be related to this place somehow. If you know something, tell us.
I'm gonna need to see some ID, kids. Mystery bear. Yeah, like, what is Teddy expecting them to do to prove that they're not the people doing it?
A dead body? Whenever the fog appears? I know that if it's foggy on your side, the fog lifts here. It's really dangerous when the fog lifts. That's when the shadows get violent. Ah, I get it.
Huh? If you get it, then explain it to us, damn it.
I love the characters in this one. I like some of them. That is horrifying.
If it's foggy on our side, it isn't in here? Shadows get violent?
Yeah, the Midnight Channel and the fog thing I think is super cool. I personally do think it's cooler than Persona 5, but I do think that maybe the characters are actually less annoying than they are in this. In Persona 5, going back to this game, I'm like, oh, well, she is a lot more annoying than I remember her being. When the fog lifts, the shadows come for you.
That's why I said to hurry back. It's dangerous when that happens. Okay, no more questions. I know you guys did it. You better stop right now.
What proof does he have that we did it? Persona 3 with its murder demon hour is pretty great. I know nothing about Persona 3. You're shitting on P5 when I was playing it, saying that you like P4 better. I do! I like Persona 4 better. I just think that, you know, memory, right? Like, in my memory, Chie wasn't as annoying as I think she is now. But I think the TV world is, in my opinion, just cooler than Metaverse. Or, I think that's what they call it.
I've told you and told you we're not the ones doing it. I've about had it with you. Why the hell won't you listen to what we're saying?
Gameplay is not that great in Persona 3. Persona 3. It's my fave because of my first love looks wistfully into the moonlight.
I'm just saying, you might be the culprits. I'm just making sure.
What? Man, this bear's driving me nuts. What is this place anyways? It looks like a TV studio. Is something being filmed here? Hey, don't tell me. Is that weird show being filmed here?
Weird show? Filmed? What does that mean?
I'm asking if someone's been filming the people that get thrown in here.
I don't get it. This world has always been like this. No one has ever done that filming thing here. Only me and Shadows are here. I told you before.
Look, we don't know what these shadow things are, or what you are either for that matter. You keep telling us to prove our innocence, but you're the most suspicious thing here. Maybe you're the real culprit. What's with that stupid costume?
Oh, I love
I'd say
this
it's time
part.
you showed your face. Whoa!
That is a story for another day. Fair enough, Richard. Oh, poor Teddy, though.
What the hell are you? It's empty inside.
Me? The culprit?
Disappointed I am.
I wouldn't do such a thing. I just live here. I just want to live here peacefully. Okay, I'll believe that you guys aren't the culprits. But I want you to find the real guy who did all this. You have to stop him.
Yes, Mysterious Bear. I agree.
Promise me. Or else... I'm not gonna let you guys out of here.
You little...
This can't keep going on. My home here will be a complete mess. And then... I...
He's playing hardball. Yeah, he really is.
What are you crying for all of a
Explore,
sudden?
starve to death.
Jeez, this thing's really weirding me out.
The culprit isn't you. He wants you to find the real culprit. No, yawns. I'm sorry. I have been awake for 12 hours now. I'm not an early morning person.
Hey, what should we do?
You remember the words of the mysterious old man who called himself Igor.
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Could this be the mystery that will be thrust upon you? What was the contract Igor spoke of? Could finding the culprit and solving the case be part of this promise? In any case, since you cannot leave the TV world on your own, there seems to be no other option. Romance Igor when? I hope never. I really hope never.
You're the only ones I can ask. Will you promise me?
I need to romance Igor. No! Why would we want to romance Igor?
Thank you!
Damn bear. Practically holding a gun to our heads. But it's true that we came here to figure things out. So far, we're completely in the dark.
Well, so far all you've done is negotiate with Teddy. Tori's type is Walrus Armstrong.
Look for the culprit, huh? Bring it on. You got my word, too.
I will go back to Potionomics. I'm just really bad at it. And
Might as well
to
introduce
actually
ourselves.
pass the first day.
I'm Yosuke
or
Hanamura,
first week,
and this is
rather.
my buddy.
Jotaro Kujo.
You got a name?
Teddy!
Blush.
Figures. But how are we supposed to find the culprit in the first place?
I don't know. Oh, but I know where the last person came in.
The last person? You mean Saki-senpai?
I mean the person who came in and disappeared last time. I don't know the name. Well, I'll take you there. You might find clues. Oh, one thing first. You two should put these on.
I mean, stanza personas are chemically the same. JoJo persona crossover when? That would be interesting.
What are these glasses for?
But you are not wrong. There are a lot of similarities, especially because, like, you know, part 3 in particular obviously is the tarots. Or at least the major arcanas, which is what most things use. Most things don't use, like, the cups and stuff.
Whoa! The difference is like night and day. With these on, it's like the fog doesn't exist.
Who would your 4-character party be? Like, what do you mean? Like, if there was Persona and JoJo's characters? Or, like, if JoJo's characters were just put in the Persona setting?
They'll help you walk through the fog.
Okay, well there's a lot of... 2 from each? There's so many JoJo's characters.
Well, I've been here for a long time, so you can rely on me.
Obviously, Narancia. Because Narancia deserves to be in everything. And I think he would have really fun party dialogue and party banter and stuff.
But I can only show you where the place is. You guys will have to defend yourselves.
There's so many characters in JoJo's.
What happened to relying on you? There better not be any monsters, you understand?
My instinct just goes like Narancia and Fugo. So, I guess those 2. Purple Haze would be a really interesting thing to have in Persona. Well, Narancia and Fugo were high school age in their part, so it still works. Yeah, so 90% of the I mean, part 6, no one is high school age. I think that's the only part, though, where no one is high school age.
We brought weapons, but, I mean, they're more for show.
Well, Jonathan in part 1, right? Because it goes from him being 12 to him being, like, 20. So...
We just got here. If it's so dangerous, why don't you do something instead of relying on
yeah,
us?
probably Fugo and Narancia for the JoJo's side of things. And then... assuming that they would have, like, their normal stand powers, that's pretty solid. You know. If Fugo doesn't kill everybody. Naoto. You need someone who's, like, smart and calm.
No way! I've got no muscles. Oh, I'll give you guys moral support from a safe distance.
I don't know. Like... Haru? She's cool. I like her outfit.
How's that sound? No!
Me too, Teddy. Me too.
Is this thing for real? This is so lame.
Yeah, because you're so cool, Yosuke.
We swore to find the culprit, and this is all the backup we get?
Oh yeah, can I ask you something? Who's this Saki-senpai person? Someone you know?
That doesn't matter right now. Anyways, at least now we know Senpai might have been thrown in here. Maybe we can find more information too. Let's get moving.
Every time I see the word Jotaro, I'm given whiplash into remembering that I named him Jotaro.
Wait!
I am going Joker, Kujo, Morgana. I have no clue who Polnareff is. What? Polnareff? Is that the word we're going for with that one? Yeah, for some reason in my brain I thought that, like, I don't know, I processed it weird. Like, I thought you started with the 2 JoJo's characters.
Looks
so
just
it was
like the shopping
is this
district.
some Persona character that I don't know, but then I'm like, no, it's Polnareff.
What's going on?
Some weird
I do not
places
like
have
Polnareff.
appeared here recently.
Fun fact. I think he's really obnoxious.
Things are getting so tangled, I don't know what to do.
The rest are solid. I like Morgana.
By the
Morgana's
way,
cute.
why are you standing so far from us?
I like Morgana. He's cute, but he's such a simp for Anne, Lady Anne. Yeah, but the same can be said for Risei in this game. And, Nakamura. Or what the fuck is his name? Narukami. Why did my brain go Nakamura? And Narukami, right? Because, like, that's all she does. She's like, senpai! And I hate it. It's the only reason I don't like Rise. Yeah, Rise is annoying, but so many people love her.
You better not
She's
be planning
pretty,
to hightail it if
and she's
something
very
does
cute,
come up.
But she's so annoying.
Of course not.
That's the face of somebody who looks like they're gonna hightail it as soon as something comes up. Morgana and Polnareff would be the best team. Yes. Just like Polnareff and Iggy.
I mean, I can't stand too close, you know? I get in your way.
Okay. Zoro and Silver Chariot. I'd love to see that.
Man, they really went all out on this. But out of all the places in town, why'd they replicate this one?
How should I know? This is reality for the one who's here.
As usual, nothing you say makes any sense.
Or you're just not quite smart enough to understand it.
But if this is our shopping district, we're not far from Saki-senpai's.
To
I
be
knew
fair,
it!
though, Teddy
This is
does
the liquor
speak
store
very
that Senpai's
cryptically.
parents run. Does this mean Senpai disappeared here? What could have happened?
Wait a second. They're here!
What?
Shadows! I had a feeling they were going to attack.
Huh?
Anime time. I forgot that's how shadows worked.
Thou art I. The time has come. Open thine eyes and call forth what is within.
So...
He kind of looks evil. I forgot I have a
Stay
golf
calm
club.
and listen. Some shadows have weaknesses. If you can pinpoint that weakness and take advantage of it, the battle will be a lot easier. I can tell this one has a weakness too. Try stuff out and see what works. I'll keep track of what attacks have what effects on enemies.
Magic.
Congratulations, Sensei!
The fight theme in this game is so good. I love it so much. It's probably my favorite song off the OST. The dungeons in this game are atrocious. What do you mean, like visually? Oh, procedurally generated. I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, but I have very little taste for this gameplay in the first place. I just love the plot. The plot of Persona is so good. I have magic now. See, it says he faced his other self, but he didn't do shit.
Whoa, what was that? Did I hear you say persona? What was it? I mean, what did you do? Hey, you think I can do it too?
Calm down, Yosuke. You're troubling Sensei.
Sensei.
Sensei?
Persona 5, there's actual thought put into the dungeon. There's puzzles and everywhere is planned out. No, I definitely think, like, the puzzles and stuff in Persona 5, like, the dungeons are really neat, but the combat's still turn-based.
Gosh almighty! You're amazing, Sensei! I am one impressed bear. I can't believe you were hiding such an amazing power. No wonder the shadows were scared of you. Are you the one who's able to bring people into this world?
Yes?
That's what I thought. This is really something. Don't you think so, Yosuke?
Dude, you call him Sensei and then don't show me any
He
respect?
bounced back this time.
Sorry.
Well, your support wasn't bad, though. I gotta give you some credit for that.
Huh? Really?
Teddy, like, part of the problem with this animation, or, like, the game graphics, rather, is, they have textures. There's, like, visual shadows. But when they're, like, standing side profile and whatnot, you can see that there is no actual texture, and it's very terrifying.
Alright. You two keep it up, and I think we'll be fine from here on out. Now let's get back to the investigation. Man, I wonder what could have happened to Senpai here.
Do you want to know what happened to her? She was found hanging from a telephone pole.
I wish Jeunesse would go under.
It's all because of that store.
What the?
I heard that Konishi-san's daughter is working there.
Oh my, how could she with her family's business suffering like it is?
That voice is so familiar.
I heard their sales have gone downhill because of Jeunesse.
Stop it.
That poor father. To have his own daughter working for the enemy.
What a troublesome child.
So familiar.
Hey, Ted! You said that this place is reality for those that are here, right? So, does that mean this was Senpai's reality when she wandered in here?
I only know about what's over here.
Fine. Whatever's going on here, we'll find out ourselves. Not again.
Saki, how many times do I have to tell you?
Is this Senpai's dad?
You know what the neighbors say about you, right? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're the eldest daughter of a family who's owned this store for generations. Is it the money? Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I can't believe this. She seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me. You're telling me this was how Senpai really saw things?
Oh no.
His photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Jeunesse. Why is it cut up like this?
I never had the chance to say it.
Is that Senpai's voice?
Oh no.
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan
Huh? Me?
that he was a real pain in the ass. I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all. But he takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Oh, poor Yosuke.
Pain in the ass?
Who cares about Juness anyway? Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back. I wish everything would just disappear.
It's a lie. This can't be. Senpai's not like that. It's so sad. I feel so sorry for myself. Boo-hoo!
I love the shadows.
Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Shadows are so good.
Huh? 2 Yosuke's?
Who are you?
Yeah, Yosuke persona.
I wouldn't think that. Yeah, right.
I know, the way Persona 4 does their shadows is so good. It being like their true thoughts and stuff, and then they have to face it.
Screw the shopping district, and Juness too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks.
But like, I also just really like the way the sprites for the shadows look. Like, they're the same character, obviously, but they're so distinct.
What are you saying? That's not true.
It is the eyes, but it's also just the expressions.
You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You gotta be surrounded by people to block out the pain of isolation.
Damn.
And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? Ha! I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it! Why so panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking. Why's that? Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole? A world inside the TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you? It's not true. Stop! Stop it! You're just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero! And that senpai you were so sweet on? Her death was the perfect excuse.
Damn.
That's not true! What are you? I already told you. I'm you. Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know about you. Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch! That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I am me now. I'm not you anymore, see?
Damn.
I am a shadow, the true self. I'll crush everything that bores me, starting with you.
I also think it's fun how most of the boss do end up becoming persona. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I was just gonna say that. Like, I just think it's really cool that the shadow selves, yeah, become the personas. Because as much as I don't like one of the characters who's coming up. Their persona is so pretty.
How long can you survive this?
The whole idea of embracing the inner self, I love it. It's neat. No, it really is.
This one's
it's
much
super
stronger
good.
than the last type. Be careful.
I think.
Whenever you feel threatened,
I just
just
think the
defend
concept
yourself.
that they used for the TV world as a whole is super neat. Does anybody remember what Yosuke's is weak to? Because I definitely do not. Figured it out.
Soda! That's not gonna work! Soda! Soda! Don't underestimate me!
It's guarding its weak point!
Fine.
What a frickin' pain in the ass! Get out of my way! Out of the way!
Oh, that was the thing I was weak to. Man! Aha! Fully did not take advantage of Igor this whole game and only used Izanagi. To be honest, I think that is actually how I played it the first time too.
You did it,
There's
Sensei!
a really good chance that is still how I play it. Especially because I'm playing on super easy. They aren't really that clear about how fusions work. Persona 5 makes you do it. Yeah, Persona 4 you don't have to do it. You can just exist.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened? You're not me.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
Yosuke seems reluctant to accept it.
Damn it. Hurts to face yourself. I knew it wasn't lying. But I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it.
It's good to get personas, though, because if you equip from the Arcanas that you're spending time with, you get more relationship. Yeah. No, I think I had other ones. I just don't think I used them.
You're me, and I'm you. When
But,
you get down to
yeah,
it, all of this is me.
the relationship and stuff is definitely helpful. I don't even remember if I remember how to do all the social links anymore. I used to. The strength of the heart required to face oneself has been made manifest. There he is! Yosuke has faced his other self. He has obtained the facade used to overcome his life's hardship, the persona Jiraiya.
This is my persona.
I'm glad that this game is mostly voiced, because if I had to read most of this game, I might die. Or like read it out loud, rather.
When we heard Senpai's voice, I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside. He was a real pain in the ass, huh? What a way to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing.
Oh, poor Yosuke.
If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Thanks. Hey, Teddy. Could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so.
The soundtrack is so nostalgic for you. Didn't you play Persona 5 first?
The shadows here were originally born from humans.
Even though the Persona games are so dark, they have such happy moments. They do. They can be very sweet, and I think there's some really good slice of life moments in the games. I think the camping trip is one of them. And I believe that Golden adds a beach trip for Persona 4? I think. And like, they're just really good slice of life moments. And there's like the watermelon one too. It has a winter trip. I thought they also went to the beach. Or is that Persona 5? That's Persona 5, right? I might be thinking of the camping trip as a beach trip. I don't know anymore. But yeah, no, it does have the ski trip. I do remember that. You're calling me out, and it's like the way Stardust Crusaders is nostalgic. I can still feel nostalgic for a game I really liked. No, that's fair. I just think it's funny. They do go to the beach too. I think they do. I feel like I remember being told that Golden has a beach trip. And that I watched the clip for it, and it was very funny.
Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk. And you saw what happens next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to it, and the big mass of shadows kills the host.
So that's why people die when it gets foggy in our world.
I like how the fog
Yosuke's
travels
pretty
from
worn out.
the TV world to the real world, but I want to know how the fog travels from the TV world to the real world. Does fog just like emanate from people's TVs? I know that's not how it works, but it'd be funny if
This
it
world
was.
isn't made for humans. It's not comfortable for you here. I don't hear any more voices. I think we're done with this place. Let's go back.
I'm so bad at time management in this game.
Hey, Teddy. You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before, did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before. But that's probably where they were when the shadows attacked them. The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then.
Yeah, you've said that like 4 times, Teddy.
I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens. I sensed people here twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog lifted.
So let's get this straight. Senpai and that Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. The fog cleared, it went berserk, and it ended up killing them. Does that sound right? So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, I would have been in much deeper trouble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
Sensei.
Damn it. Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. No one could save them.
Yosuke. They disappeared when the fog lifted, but they were safe before that. No shadows attacked them. They attacked us, though. Maybe they're keeping a close eye on us. They might see people who investigate this place as enemies. It'll be dangerous, but we might be able to fight them. We might save people.
Are you saying if anyone else gets thrown in here, we can save them before they disappear? Like how you guys just saved me?
Probably.
Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop. Yeah, I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
Can I ask something too? If shadows are born from humans, what was Teddy born from?
How would we know?
You don't even know where you came from? How should we know?
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself.
That may be because you don't have a brain.
To be honest, I never thought about it until now.
Are you serious? No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Will you guys come back here?
Well...
You'll keep your word?
Well, you're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing. I'll be waiting for you guys here. You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up. You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here. You might show up somewhere I couldn't get to you. Then you'd be doomed. Got it?
Well, pretty much. All right, can you show us the way out?
Roger that. One exit coming right up.
Cool. First, we need to make sure there aren't any employees milling around out there.
Okay, go, go, go! Squish!
Hey, stop squeezing, you little...
Oh, Teddy.
You guys came back!
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face? Ow!
Oh, the nerve of you guys! Oh, you're such morons!
I'm sorry to hear that you are still feeling incredibly sick, Tori. I hope you feel better soon.
I can't believe this! You guys suck! The rope got cut off! I had no idea what to do! I was so worried! I mean, scared stiff, damn it! I hate you both!
I think if you hated them both, you would not be this concerned about them.
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault.
Yeah, maybe just a bit.
Maybe we did go a little too far. Let's apologize to her tomorrow. I'm completely wiped out. I'm gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while, and get some sleep. I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Well, see you in the morning.
Oh, hey.
Hmm?
Her. She's a character. Right.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand. Are you getting used to your new town and school? I'm glad to hear that. It must be difficult moving to a place you know nothing about. I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school.
Is there only one school in Inaba? I mean, I guess it's a pretty small town. It would make sense.
Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so, I'm glad to hear that. Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little extra push I need. We had homeroom together last year, too, and I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes. Oh, I should get going. I need to make tomorrow's arrangements with our head chef. Our inn can't function without me right now. I'll see you at school then.
Dad's late.
He's always late.
Our next story is an update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba. At around 7 a.m., local high school student Saki Konishi was found dead in Inaba's residential area. Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body, police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano. The coroner's report has established Miss Konishi's time of death at around 1 a.m. last night. The body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident. Dad won't be coming home tonight. I'll be okay. Can you help me do some stuff around the house?
Amagi Inn, located upstream of Samegawa River, is the town's oldest historical landmark. Vacationers are known to travel surprising distances in order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes.
Why would she do that? That is such a horrible thing to do to your child. Nanako's very cute. Usually kids in video games are annoying, but she's pretty cute.
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school. Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me?
Are you speaking to me?
We've heard that you're the new manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Someday, though. That aside, wow, you're looking gorgeous in that kimono. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
That's so creepy. He was literally just talking about how she's a high schooler.
Huh? No,
The reporter's rambling us further and further off subject.
This is boring. Oh, I need to do the dishes.
Apparently, I decided to help with the housework. Goes a lot faster when there are two people washing the dishes. Oh, we helped. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on the TV?
In other Inaba-related news, meteorologists are predicting heavy fog throughout the year. The region has seen an abnormal amount of fog over the past few years, and the cause of the climate change is unknown. Whatever the reason, residents of the Inaba area should be extra careful. Our broadcast tonight was extended to bring you up-to-date news on the incident in Inaba. The time is now midnight.
It seems that if conditions are met, you can see it as many times as you want. A silhouette appeared. It seems to be a woman. It looks like she's wearing a kimono. The image is so out of focus that you can't tell who it is. What would happen if you touched the image on the Midnight channel? Would you be able to touch the person on the screen? The image disappeared. You should speak to Yosuke and the others about this tomorrow. You decide to go to bed for the night. This is such an iconic part of the OST for Persona.
Welcome. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams.
It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
And so we meet again.
This is a space that only those who have, in one way or another, entered into a contract may enter.
She sounds like a robot.
In your daily life, you subconsciously heard the call to awaken, and you chose to follow the destiny of your inner voice, thereby enacting your glorious awakening to your power.
Hold on to this.
Velvet key.
From this night forth, you are our guest in this velvet room. Your destiny will require you to hone your power. And for that, you will inevitably require our help. There is but one price for this assistance. You must abide by your contract and assume responsibility for all decisions you may make.
How do we abide by the contract that
Very
we do
well.
not know we entered?
The persona you have acquired, it is a side of you that shows itself when you face the world around you.
I think that it's fun that there are Easter eggs in every Persona game. It's very neat. I don't know anything about any Personas before Persona 4, so I cannot point any out. But, I mean, I can see them in Persona 5. Like, I know Rise is on a poster.
Perhaps you can think of it as a facade of determination you wear to face various difficulties in life. Your persona ability, however, is that of the wild card. Compared to that of others, it is very special. It is like the number 0, empty, yet holding infinite potential within itself. The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart, and the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
The social links are such a neat aspect. My favorite one is either Kanji's or the Moon social link because I like that character's story a lot.
Social links are necessary for more than strengthening your persona. At times, they will help light the way to the truth you're searching for.
Where will your awakened power of the wild card take you? I look forward to traveling the road of your destiny together.
Chuckle. Margaret is gorgeous, but like her sprite is really pretty. Her in-game model, well, it's less horrifying than Igor's.
Till we meet again.
But yeah, I remember the first time I played through this, I thought she was so pretty. Because this game is old. This game is old. I'm not blaming it at all for the graphics.
You saw what was on last night, right? I couldn't tell who it was, but if someone's shown up on TV, we can't ignore it. Let's go check it out after school. Maybe Teddy can tell us something. If it turns out someone was thrown in again, there really might be a culprit behind all this. Even if it is something about that place that's killing the victims. If someone's using that world as a weapon, that's unforgivable. We need to find the culprit, no matter what it takes. There's no way the police can do it. Who'd believe that the murderer kills people by throwing them into the TV?
Well, I mean, you could try to tell them, but then you would seem really sus if you actually showed them the TV world, because then they'll just think you're the ones doing it.
Totally. A promise is a promise. You know, I tried sticking my head in the TV last night the way you did, and it actually worked. I think I can do that now because I have the same power. Persona, wasn't it? Could be that we got this gift from someone specifically so we could solve the case. Then again, you managed to go inside the TV and get your persona first. I feel like as long as you're with me, I can find the culprit and crack this case. Well, let's do our best.
Handshake. Ah, yes, this. As you form a bond with Yosuke, you feel the power growing. You feel the power in your heartstring. You recall Igor's words.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Social links? Is this bond with Yosuke what Igor was talking about? You've established the Yosuke Hanamura social link of the Magician Arcana. Yosuke's determination in battle has been enhanced. Yosuke can now wake up a knocked down ally during battle.
Chie! About yesterday? We're sorry we worried you.
Never mind that. Is Yukiko still not here?
Huh? Yukiko-san? No. At least I haven't seen her today.
Oh man. What should I do? Hey, is that stuff you were talking about for real? You know, all that about how people showing up on the Midnight Channel is related to that other world.
Oh, we were just talking about that. We're thinking of checking it out later.
The person on TV yesterday? I think it was Yukiko. That kimono looked like the one she wears at the inn, and she wore it during that interview a few days ago, too. I got worried, so I emailed her last night, but she hasn't responded.
Why did you email her? If not, like, text, because I cannot remember if they have cell phones in this right now. At the very least, they have landlines.
I called her earlier in the evening, though, and she said she'd be at school today.
Well, why didn't you call her this morning?
Calm down. We get the picture. And you still haven't heard from her?
No.
summed up the information you gained in that other world for Chie.
What's that supposed to mean? Wait, are you saying Yukiko was thrown in there?
We don't know yet for sure. We should check to see if she's safe first. Give her another call.
No good. Her voicemail picked up. She's not answering.
Are you serious? Then is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Stop it! Something must have come up, like an errand or something. Oh, or she might be helping at the inn. She wouldn't be able to answer herself if that's it.
Yeah, but would she skip school for that?
Well, I'll give the inn a call. I've got the number here somewhere. Come on, Yukiko. Pick up. Oh, is this Yukiko? Thank God she's there. I see. Nah, it was nothing. I'll email you again later. She was over at the inn. She said they had a big group reservation and she had to help out. Yeah. Oh, now that I think about it, this has happened before too. At least once a year. She said she'll be at the inn tomorrow too. For crying out loud, Yosuke, you got me worried over nothing. She was totally fine. And you were all, is Yukiko-san inside that place?
They don't have the quotations marks facing the right direction in this game.
Sorry, but there is a reason we thought that.
Oh yeah? What?
Well, we thought people show up on the Midnight Channel because they're already over in that world. I mean, it makes sense, right? People show up on TV because they're inside the TV. But Yukiko-san's still here in our world. We might want to see what this is about. All right, let's meet up at Junes after school.
You explained to Chie in detail again about what happened last night.
Okay, I think that's more than enough about my sorry escapades.
If I hadn't seen the place firsthand, I'd never have believed a story like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyways, we need to know what's going on inside. Yeah. Too bad there's so many customers around. I forgot there's a sale in the electronics department today.
How? By talking to that Teddy guy?
I got it. Come here a sec. Try sticking your hand in and calling him over. I bet that bear's wandering around the entrance anyway. Hey, Chie, stand over here. Make a wall with me.
A wall?
Something bit you.
What's wrong?
Shh! Not so loud, you idiot! Dude, is that a bite mark? Are you okay? That's good. Sheesh, that stupid bear must have done it. Hey, you! We know you're in there.
Oh, is this a game?
No, it's not a game. Can you sense anyone inside there right now?
Who's anyone? I'm a lonely little bear like always. This land feels so barren.
Oh no, I forgot he makes really crappy bear puns the whole time.
Shut it!
I forgot about those.
So there's no one inside? You're sure?
I'm not lying. My nose is running as good as ever.
I'm gonna go warn Yukiko anyway. Since she'll be busy this weekend helping out at the inn, I doubt she'd go anywhere alone, but still.
Yeah. You'll walk with her to school on Monday, right?
Sure, I'll go pick her up at her house.
Maybe we'll find out more on tonight's Midnight Channel. Cross your fingers that this is all just a misunderstanding. What's your cell number? I'll call you when I watch it tonight. All right, don't forget to watch tonight.
Was it really Yukiko who appeared last night? You need to watch the Midnight Channel again tonight.
Looks like we found all we're gonna find here.
Hi, Chu. How are you? How are you feeling?
And we've still got nothing that points directly to a suspect.
We don't even know if this is a homicide.
Dude, I'm just trying to stay alive. Oh no! Not feeling any better?
Well, what else could it be? There's no way a body could end up like that by accident.
I know. We haven't found the cause of death for the first Vic. Now we got a second one just like it.
There's a smoke alarm going off. Deepest apologies about that. My roommates are baking. You're negative now, just terrible chest pains that lingered. Bracing yourself for tomorrow. Oh no! I mean, at least you're not positive for COVID anymore.
If this is a murder case, there's no doubt we're dealing with a single perp. But if that's true, what the hell's going on?
You know, I thought at first this all spun out of that love triangle.
No, that singer, Misuzu Hiragi, has a solid alibi. She was performing overseas, and her phone records prove it.
Thank you. The only reason I am so cute is because you drew it. So.
And remember, the only reason the scandal went public was because Hiragi herself broke it to the media. No one would put themselves under suspicion that way if they had murder on their mind.
Got a point there.
Same with Taro Namatame, her husband. No matter how much we shake him down, nothing links him to the murders.
That's not the only reason. It's you, my dear, who are the cutie. Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's been working in the city for the past 6 months. Seems he was here recently because of the scandal, but he was swamped with work back home at the time of the incident. There are eyewitnesses and other evidence placing him at his office the night that Mayumi Yamano died.
I'm being a dumbass, but should I feel threatened? No.
And we can't find anything that shows Yamano making contact with Namatame before or after her disappearance.
Choose
You hear
simply my
Namatame's
model,
career has
mama.
also been killed stone dead. He's been fired from his position as secretary. He's practically as much of a victim as the Yamano girl.
Yeah, I agree. Then we have the second case, regarding Saki Konishi. She's the one who discovered Yamano's corpse. But I don't buy the killer shutting her up as a possible motive.
I love this exposition scene with Dojima. Be afraid, I'm very big and very scary and very mean. Okay. Okay. Sure you are, Chu.
She was killed well after she reported the body, and the culprit didn't hide her. It's like they were meant to be found. The only other connection is that she attended the same school as the daughter of the inn where Yamano was holed up. But that hardly points to a motive. And coincidences like that are common in a town as small as ours.
Yeah, I heard about that angle on the news too.
What? Is the story about the inn out already?
Okay, I got it. How's this? Maybe there was something about the corpse that only Saki Konishi knew. And our perp killed her to keep whatever it was from leaking out.
Either way,
He's like a dachi,
all we can do
you
now is keep
dumbass.
investigating anyone involved with the victims. Our perp. It has to be someone in Inaba.
No shit.
Oh, is your detective's intuition at work?
Welcome home.
I have had zero freedom in this game so far. I don't actually think you get freedom for a while. A child. I'm terrified. It's a fictional child. She's not that scary. I'm shaking and crying. I'm sure you'll be okay.
Good evening.
Oh, it's anime time.
Tonight, Princess Yukiko has a big surprise.
I'm gonna go score myself a hot stud. Welcome to Not a Dream, Not a Hoax. Princess Yukiko's hunt for her Prince Charming. And I came prepared. I've got my lacy unmentionables on, stacked from top to bottom. I'm out to catch a whole harem, and the best of the lot is gonna be all mine. Well, here I go.
Yeah, the Midnight Channel shows are something.
Hey, did you see that?
This guy's casual. It's actually pretty
That was
nice.
Yukiko-san for sure. It looked like her, and I mean, she even said her name. But didn't the stuff she was saying sound weird?
Dude's standing there like he's just holding back his shit after watching that.
And she looked like she was on some low-budget TV show. Was it like this before, too?
Persona
What's
is an
going
old
on?
game.
Yeah, I know. Crap, I don't know her number. Oh yeah, I can just call Chie. Tomorrow's Sunday, so let's meet up at Juness first thing in the morning.
It's gonna drag me out of my bed first thing in the morning now.
Oh, good morning.
It seems that only Nanako is here.
He woke up early, so I woke up with him.
Oh.
He said he's gonna be late.
If you leave Nanako, she'll be left all alone to look after the house. On the other hand, you have important business with Yosuke today. Not the child! She's cute! I like Nanako.
Are you going somewhere? I'll be fine by myself.
So the weather this weekend will be perfect for going out. As for next week's forecast...
Oh, the sun's gonna come out. I should do some laundry.
She's so responsible. I'm sitting in a corner in fear. You'll be okay.
Weren't you going somewhere?
You decided to go out. Thank you, game, for letting me save.
Sorry for the holdup. I found some stuff we can use in the closet at home. Take a look at these.
Oh my god.
We've got our personas, but a golf club's not that reliable of a weapon. So, which one strikes your fancy?
I want the katana.
Ah, you've got discerning taste. This is a Juness exclusive. The blade's fake, though. As for me... Wait, maybe both would be good, too. Kinda like this?
He's such a nerd!
Or like this?
You're doing the exact same thing, my guy.
What about this?
Okay, well, you changed it now.
2 suspicious young males found, one armed with multiple weapons, requesting immediate backup.
Careful, gonna cut my head off.
Huh? Oh, crap. I mean, no. This isn't what it looks like. We didn't steal it. I guess that's not what matters. Anyways, we're not doing anything bad. We're just 2 ordinary kids who like weapons. That doesn't sound right either.
Oh, Yosuke.
Put the weapons down now. We'll listen to your story at the station.
Oh my god.
Hands where I can see them, too. I said now!
But this isn't...
Are you resisting an officer of the law? You're under arrest!
He's so dumb!
You didn't seem the type to pull a stupid stunt like this. You know what's been going on around town. We got men stationed everywhere, for God's sake. You're lucky I was around. Or this would have ended up on your permanent record.
We're sorry.
Your weapons have been
Wait, so the
confiscated.
one that disappeared is the Amagi girl?
Seems like it. That she's just a high schooler, you know. Could be that she decided to run away from home.
Hey, did he say Amagi? Then she really is.
Hmm? Who's what now?
Oh, nothing.
I'm sure you've seen on the news that there's an investigation in progress. We're sensitive about certain things. You're free to go. But this better not happen again.
I feel like police stations are always sensitive about certain things because they're police stations.
Whoa, pardon me. Huh? Aren't you the kid staying at Dojima-san's place?
Oh, can we ask you something? It's about Yukiko-san. I mean, Yukiko Amagi of the Amagi Inn. Did something happen to her?
Huh? Oh, am I allowed to say?
Adachi.
Well, if you're friends with Miss Amagi, keep this between us, okay? We got a call from Miss Amagi's parents yesterday evening saying they couldn't find her anywhere. Since it was the weekend, the workers at the inn were extremely busy and no one saw Miss Amagi around that time.
Stay clear of the child. I'll do my best, but I live with her, so...
Oh, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is a case just yet. But people have been turning up dead on foggy days, so we're really sensitive to stuff like this.
Thanks, I didn't notice. Dojima didn't say the exact same thing 10 seconds ago.
By the way, did she say anything to you guys about maybe going through some hard times?
Hard times?
Well, that announcer, Miss Yamano, was staying at the Amagi Inn before the first murder. Seems Miss Yamano had some harsh words for the manager about the staff's attitude towards guests. The stress of it caused the manager to collapse. And with Miss Amagi being the manager's daughter, she must have felt pretty strongly about the incident,
That's
you know?
why the mom stepped down.
By the way, did Miss Amagi ever hint that she might be leaving the house? Because if not, there's been some theories floating around that she's laying low for some reason or another. Crap, I think I've gone too far. You didn't hear that, okay?
Adachi, you dumbass.
Adachi, what the hell are you chatting with civvies for? And where's my coffee?
Sorry, I got it right here. Psst, forget I said anything, please.
Hey, does that detective think that Yukiko-san...
There you are! Jeez, what are you guys doing? I've been looking everywhere!
Well, they got arrested, Chie.
well, there was a slight misunderstanding. We'll tell you about it later. Anyway, something's up with Yukiko-san.
Huh? You know already? I kept calling her so, but she didn't pick up. So I went to her house, and it turns out Yukiko really did disappear.
I guess we've got no choice but to go now. But that aside, the cops are saying some weird stuff. They think Yukiko-san's hiding to lay low. Apparently, Yukiko-san's mom collapsed because that announcer lady bitched her out. They think that gives her a motive. And the fact that the announcer died right after makes her even more suspicious.
What? They think Yukiko did it? Oh, what the hell is wrong with them?
Dude, don't snap at me. Yukiko's the victim here, damn it, not the suspect.
They both seem agitated.
Right! That's the important thing!
With the police totally on the wrong track, we've got to handle it ourselves.
To be fair, the police are on the wrong track because they don't think magic is involved.
I'm going too. And that's final. I'm going to save Yukiko no matter what.
Are you gonna be alright? Man, they just confiscated our weapons. We can't go in empty-handed.
Weapons? Oh, I know just the place. Come on, follow me.
Graphics quality. The fake textures
Here
on
we
everything.
are.
What kind of shop is this?
Metalworks, I guess? They sell all sorts of metal crap, like katanas and stuff.
Doesn't that seem weird to you? Why would you know about a place like this anyway? Oh, I get it. You watch one too many kung fu movies and...
It's not that at all. I overheard some guys in our class talk about it. They said this place sells weapons and armor. Here, this one looks good, but it might be too heavy.
I don't know, Chie. I still think it's too dangerous. I know how you feel, but...
You don't! You don't know shit about how I feel. Yukiko might die from this, for crying out loud. I'm going, and that's that!
Okay.
Psh, I'll be fine. My reflexes are second to none.
Listen, I'm not kidding around. You don't know what it's like in there. If you're not gonna listen to our warnings, we're leaving you here. If you insist on coming, just make sure you have something to protect yourself.
All right.
But man, what should we get? Hey, mind picking out something for me too? You're our main asset in battle right now. So I think you should choose whatever makes it easiest for you.
Thanks for the free money.
I got my stuff all picked out. How about you guys?
You know, if we wear this stuff around town, we'll just get picked up again. But it's not like we can waltz into Junes with a sack full of gear and expect no one to notice either.
Why not conceal them under our uniforms? I don't think people would notice.
Because if you got caught doing that, that's about 10 times more illegal.
Okay, let's try that. All right, let's split up and get ready. The store will be crowded until the afternoon sale ends, and if we walk around together, the cops might get suspicious.
Then I'll see you guys at the Junes food court.
Buy a weapon. Katana. Is it gonna automatically force me to go places? Oh, hey, it's that place.
So, it finally begins. Now, if you'll give me a moment of your time.
The velvet room key, the velvet key in your pocket is shining.
We have been expecting you.
Oh, she's there now. She does have a hat. I was right.
The catastrophe that has headed your way. It has already taken human lives in its approach towards you. But you have nothing to fear. you already have the power to fight against it.
I noticed.
It seems that the time for you to use your persona has come.
Your persona ability is that of the wild card.
Why are you telling me things you already told me?
If you strengthen your bonds properly, their power will help you overcome any ordeal. Our role is to facilitate that.
My contribution is to give birth to new personas. By mixing together multiple persona cards,
fusion.
I can transmute them into a new form. This, in other words, is the fusion of personas. You have the power to hold multiple personas and to use them accordingly. When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them. When you obtain new cards, please do not hesitate to bring them here. If you have been developing your social links, then your persona will gain even more power. They will be one of your chief sources of strength. You would do well to take this to heart.
Seems that when a persona of the Magician Arcana is fused, that persona will gain even more power.
The tome you see in my hand is the Persona Compendium. Registering the personas you hold will allow you to recall them at any time. Please see me when you wish to use it. Oh, and one more thing. I would like to introduce a new resident of the Velvet Room, who will be helping you on your journey.
Marie.
Marie? Yeah, I can hear. Nice to meet you. Huh? Oh, maybe. That'd explain why you're so familiar.
I have
Excuse
zero
her.
idea
This
who she
is Marie.
actually is, because I did not play Golden the first time I played Persona 4.
Her soul is still very young and...
Shut up. Don't tell him any more about me than you need to.
As you can see, she may be brusque at times, but please understand that she is only an apprentice, and forgive her for her impoliteness.
Damn!
Marie will be dealing with skill cards. Using these cards will allow you to provide your personas with new powers. Also, I am sure she will help you form a bond between yourself and the outside world. Marie will contact you at a later date. Please feel free to speak with her here when you wish to use her services.
Do you recall my words to you before?
Probably.
The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. I meant precisely what I said. Defeat in battle is not
Igor
the
has
only
definitely
way your
got a
journey may
look.
come to an end.
He definitely
Please
has a
do
look.
not forget this.
They make his eyes very prominent, and they somewhat do not look like they should actually still be in his head.
When next we meet, you will come here of your own will.
I came from the dead just to say that.
I look forward to it. Until then, farewell.
Oh, wonderful. Save point. Alright. That, I am going to wrap it up here. Because if I start doing Yukiko's thing, I'm gonna be stuck here for another, like, 4 hours. So, I am going to send everyone over to Technochancer, who is streaming the, online Final Fantasy. Like the MMO one. I am glad you're enjoying it, Tori. I have done very little actual gameplay so far. Struggling. I am sending you guys over to someone. I'm just struggling because I'm bad. Oh my gosh.